Last episode ended on a cliff. Signatures work only if you already have the sender's real public key. But you got that key over the same untrusted internet. What if an attacker swapped it for their own? One wrong key and every check passes while you talk to the wrong person. Let's decode certificates and the chain of trust. I'm Tessa, and this is Envision Decoded. A certificate is a small file that binds a public key to an identity. This key belongs to this website. And that binding is digitally signed by a third party both of you already trust. A certificate authority, or CA. Instead of trusting a bare key, you trust a vouched-for key. The whole system of authorities, certificates, and rules has a name: Public Key Infrastructure, PKI. This is the machinery behind the padlock in your browser, this exact minute. Every HTTPS connection starts with a certificate check, and when it fails, you see those big red warnings. It is also how companies control which devices join their network and how signed software proves its publisher. And the chain of trust explains the scary part. One careless authority can undermine everyone, which is why CAs are audited so hard. Start with what is inside a certificate: the website's name, the website's public key, validity dates because certificates expire, the issuer's name, who vouches, and the issuer's signature over all of it. That last part matters most. Change one field, the website name, the key, anything, and the issuer's signature no longer verifies. A certificate is tamper-evident by construction. Next, the chain. Your browser does not know millions of websites. It knows a few dozen root authorities shipped inside your operating system and browser. Roots are too precious to sign daily traffic, so they sign intermediate authorities, and intermediates sign website certificates. Verification walks the chain backward. The site certificate is signed by an intermediate, the intermediate is signed by a root, and the root is already on your machine. Every link is a signature check, exactly the mechanism from last episode. So who checks the applicant? Before signing, the authority runs validation. For most sites, that is domain validation. Prove you control the domain. Automated and done in minutes. This is what free CAs do. Businesses can go further. Organization and extended validation, where the company itself is verified. More vetting, same crypto, the padlock math is identical. And what about failure? Certificates expire, typically after about a year, so a stolen key has a shelf life. Compromised certificates can be revoked and browsers check status lists. And if a CA itself is breached or careless, browsers and operating systems can pull its root, instantly orphaning everything it ever signed. It has happened. And that is trust being enforced, not broken. So, to decode it. A certificate binds a public key to a name, signed by an authority you already trust. Trust flows in a chain. Root signs intermediate, intermediate signs the site, and your machine ships with the roots. Authorities validate before they vouch, from quick domain checks to full company vetting. And expiry, revocation, and root removal are the escape hatches when things go wrong. If the chain of trust finally clicked, subscribe so the rest of this Security Fundamentals series finds you, and a like genuinely helps. Next time, we put every piece together. HTTPS, the full story of what happens when the padlock appears. I'm Tessa, this was Envision Decoded. See you in the next one.